You tell them, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Welcome to another tutorial. This is Rick with Simple Tech 888. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to Photoshop your images, such as having a background and another image on top of that background, but that image that you put on front of the background is transparent, meaning it's just an overlay of something you want on top of a background. So to do that, there's a free tools called paint.net that you can use. You can download and install it. First, I'll go ahead and leave the link in the description below, so just use that link, because if you do search for paint.net, you might end up with a site where it charges you like $6.99 or something like that. But with the link that I provide for you is actually a free tools to use, and I love using paint.net because one, is free, two, it's not complicated to use. The more you use, the more you get used to it. But with Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop, I used it before and it can be very confusing. But before we can get started, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification button, and if you think the video helps you in any way, please give it a thumbs up. Okay, let's begin. The first thing you want to do is open some type of browser. I prefer Chrome. I like using Chrome. So when you open Chrome, go to google.com, and then you're going to do a search for this site to download your free version of paint.net. Here I have the link already, but if you need it, I want to leave it in the description below. However, if you do a search on Google for paint.net, sometimes you end up on a site that doesn't have it, or doesn't have the option to download paint.net. Or you might have a another site that would charge you, like this one. It says paint.net, but if you click on the operating system Windows for paint.net, it's going to take you to another link that will ask you to either pay or donate. In this case, it's asking you to pay $6.99, and paint.net is a free tool, so you don't have to pay for it. So just use the link in the description to download paint.net. Now, Paint is free on all Windows operating system, but paint.net gives you more option. When you download and install it and open it, this is what it looks like for paint.net. It has a lot more features and function tools that you can use to basically Photoshop, versus paying a lot of money, a couple $100 for Adobe Photoshop. And with Adobe Photoshop, it gets confusing. I tried to use it before and I don't like using it. I don't like anything complicated. I like to keep it simple. So once you have this open, let's go ahead and find some image to Photoshop. Here on Google, you can basically find any image you want. We'll start out with a background image. I'm going to click on mountain and then click on the image, so you can see all the different mountain image available on Google. All you do is just click the one you like, and then once you choose what you like, click on it and then right click and save as. That will save it as an image. Most of the time it's default is PNG, but for some site that you want, there's a certain image you want it as a background, but it doesn't give the option to save as, you can use another free tools from Windows called snipping tool, and you can actually capture that image. So on your Windows, go down and type in snippet or snipping tool, open it. This is what it looks like. You click on new, and then all you do is just drag the image you want, or how big you want the image to be, and on the snipping tool you can actually do a Control C or go to edit and do a copy, or you can save as and save that image. Once you do that, you have that image that you snip, is what it refers to as. and snip, and then you can use it as your background. Here I'm gonna go ahead and save it as give it a name, mountain. I already did save that image, so we'll go ahead and use that later. But we'll also find another image to place on top of it. So here I'm going to just choose the desktop and then name it mountain, and then on paint.net I'm going to go ahead to the file and open and choose that mountain image I saved. Now that is pretty much the background. Now if you want to Photoshop and put an image on top of this that is transparent, meaning it's kind of invisible, there's no background to the image, it lays on top of that mountain picture that you chose, then we can do that. Let's find something like Iron Man. But what you want to do is on Google you type in Iron Man or whatever it is you want and type in transparent. Most of these image that comes up, majority of them are transparent, meaning there is no other background to it, so it's just the image itself. So if you see something that you like, click on it and you can see this transparent background in the back. Look like a checker background. All you do is again right click on it and then do a save as, and supposedly that image is supposed to be transparent, so you can use that to overlay it on top of a background image. So if we go back to, let me choose another one. I'm going to choose two different pictures to show you. Let's the other one, let's say pick another character. One's Marvel and one's DC. You can see I like comic stuff, so let's go ahead and choose no, I don't want that one. Something that this one looks nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose this one, right click, save image as, and then just save it to where you want it to be stored. Once you have both that image, all you do is go ahead and go to on top where it says layout. That's where you're gonna have that transparent image. So on the paint.net, go to layer, click on it, and then you're gonna have this import files option. Click on it and find the image you want to import. Here I save on the desktop, so I'm going to choose Iron Man. But this Iron Man is supposed to be transparent, but apparently it is not, so we don't want to use that. So we'll go ahead and try the Superman one, the second image I saved to my desktop earlier, and this one is transparent. So as you can see, photoshopping is just editing images. So here you can actually adjust that image of Superman, and then I'm gonna go back and find another one that is transparent for Iron Man. So here, let's see, find something that stands out. Usually you can see the pixel at the bottom left, it says 1080 or whatever. The higher the number, the more clear it is. So I'm going to choose this one and see if it actually is transparent. Click on it, save as, and then I'm going to go ahead and open, or I'm sorry, import the file under the layer option, and then find that one that says PNG, and there it is. As you can see, it kind of like protruding out from the picture. That looks pretty cool. But you can actually adjust it the way you want it to be. That looks good. It looks very, very clear. So I think this will work. Once you have it done the way you want it, all you do is click on the file, go to save as, and then save it to the folder you want, and then give it a name. Now at the bottom it gives you the option to save the file as a PNG or JPEG or GIF. So there's many different type of image file. The one I like to use the most is PNG. They're the most clear. But other than that, this concludes the tutorial on how to use paint.net to Photoshop your picture. If you like the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure you
He tells the moonlight, no